Why, hello everyone. This is Uncle James here with another awesome video. Now, in this video, we're going to look at steps that you could take to help you to establish business credit. This will be a two-part series. Now, let me greet everyone. Everyone that's listening to this, you should prosper and be in good health. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, now the first step is this. You need to make sure that you have the foundation for a business and the basics. Now, it is extremely important that you have a business phone number, that you have a business email address, and that you have an actual business address, especially if this is a new business. These are the things that must be in place. All right. When you don't have them in place, it doesn't mean that they're not going to grant you credit, but it sends up a flag because they're trying to determine if you are a credible business and your creditworthiness. All right. Number two, you need to make sure that your business is registered. Now, I have two LLCs. Okay, they're registered. I'm in the state that I live in. It requires that it be registered with the state. Now, the different business entities are: one, an LLC; two, an S corporation; a sole proprietorship; independent contractor; and a DBA. Now, I had several family members to have sole proprietorship. One, my father was a barber. He cut hair, and so he had his own business. He was an entrepreneur and also a sole proprietor. My grandfather, my father's father, was an entrepreneur. He sold hot tamales. That's correct. He would, sell these things out of his vehicle. And then later on, he actually got a restaurant, a small order, kind of like a short order, small order fast food place, where he would sell hamburgers, hot dogs, shakes, malts, cookies, and he would prepare food for people. It was kind of like, like one of the fast food places, but he created that, and that's how he took care of himself. Okay, and you could be that independent contractor and a DBA. So you need to make sure that whatever requirements are within your city, state, or county that you register. Okay, and it varies from city to state. DUNS number. Now, it's extremely important that you have this DUNS number. Both of my LLCs do have a DUNS number. Now, this DUNS number it's called a Dun& Bradstreet number. And it's a reporting agency. It's a credit reporting agency for businesses. All right. So this will really work to your advantage to have that. EIN number. Now, you must also have, some businesses are required to have an EIN number, and it is granted or given to you by the IRS. Now, this EIN number, or the employee identification number, is the same as or equivalent to a social security number for an individual. So an EIN number would be considered like a social security number for a business. Okay, so this is the number that the IRS, this is how it tracks business entities. This is how to keep up with your revenue when it comes to filing the documentations, where you allow the IRS to see how much income you've earned, and it is done with your EIN number. And again, it is given by the IRS. They do require some businesses to get one. Now, on some financial applications, they will require an EIN number. Not all, but some will require on the financial application. EIN is used to report business credit. That EIN number is used to report business credit. So it is extremely important that you get one. All right. Now, success leaves clues, and it does. It is very important that you become a person that takes massive action every day, every day, every day. Massive action. There's nowhere around it. You must also have a PMA, positive mental attitude. Some examples of that would be, I am designed to do great things. There is greatness within. Everything that I touch prospers. For I am blessed coming in, and I am blessed going out. These are some examples. Now, if you happen to have, say, some older family members, they need to start getting a vision or an image of themselves living to at least to be 120 years of age. Now, there's a great history book out there that has been translated into many different languages. It is considered to be bestsellers. It has sold more copies than any other book. And in this book, there are several promises. And one of the promises that it talks about is living a good old age in good health. How we can live to be at least 120 years of age. So, at the time of this recording, I am 60 years of age. I would love to be 120 years of age, eyesight not abated, climbing up a new mountain, not sliding down an old one, in good health. So let me speak this blessing over you. Until we meet again, may the Lord continue to bless you. May He smile upon you, may He grant you His favor, and may He continue to give you His peace. This has been Uncle James. Have a great week. Take care now. Why, hello everyone. This is Uncle James here with another awesome video. Now in this video we're going to look at different tools and steps and strategies that one can use to improve their business credit score. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, all right, let's go ahead and begin with step 5. Now you need to get accounts, have accounts that will report to the different credit business bureaus. Not all business credit report to the credit bureaus. So it is extremely important that you get those accounts that do report. Another thing that is extremely important is payment history. It is very important that you pay your bills on time. This will work to your advantage. There are 3 things that you could do. You could pay before the due date, or after the due date. The thing that will work the best will be to pay before the due date, because they look at that. They look at what the due date is and when did you make the payment. Did you make it prior to the due date? Did you make it the payment on the due date, or was the payment made after the due date? So these are some things that you need to consider and think about. Another important thing is this: you must have at least 2 or 3 accounts. Now, some people say you need 10 accounts, some say 5, but you need a minimum of 2 or 3 accounts. And these companies that will report to the credit bureaus for businesses. And this is a great way to help grow your business. To help grow, not only grow your business, but to help grow your business credit. Okay, here, this is the type of credit that you can start to apply for and get. Now, suppliers and vendors do offer credit. You can also get business loans and business financing. They have credit builder accounts. I actually have one of these, a credit builder accounts. And then you have the business credit cards. Okay, these some examples of business credit that is out there. Okay, now when opening, you need to open a business credit card. You need to make sure that you get several business credit cards, and you want to make sure that these cards report to the commercial or business reporting agencies. So this is extremely important. Now, one other thing I want to bring to your attention. Now, a lot of the small businesses that are new or new startups, a lot of creditors will look at your personal credit. Now, it is extremely important that you have good personal credit. Okay, initially, they're going to look at your business credit and make a decision whether or not they want to extend credit to you. Once you've had some good business credit, then at that point they may look at your personal credit, but it's not going to be the determining factor. But when you're new, when you're trying to establish, they will look at your personal credit. Okay, now, and the income that you have with your personal credit will determine if you will qualify and the credit limits. Okay, it will apply, and this works for startups and for those who are established and a established business. So these are some things that you need to take into consideration when applying for a business card, and especially business credit card. All right. Pay on time. I mentioned this before. Make sure that you pay on time. It's just nowhere around it. You must pay on time. They have this thing called days beyond terms. So what happens is this: if you have a net 30 account, so that means that the payment is due in 30 days, and you pay it on day 32, this is considered to be late. Even though it's 2 days, it's considered to be late. So it's very important, if it's a net 30 account, that you pay on day 25 or 26 or 27. Do not pay on day 32. It will be considered late. So and it will be reported as 2 days late, or 2 days beyond the payment terms. All right. So this will work to your advantage. Pay your bills on time and pay them quickly. Monitoring your credit. Now, it is extremely important that you monitor your credit. You need to know what is being reported. You will need a credit monitoring service. You need to know what is being reported, what is on your business credit history. You need to see the progress. Is it going up or down? And then you need to see if there are any mistakes that are being reported. If you notice that there are some mistakes, you need to file a dispute. Now, the way you deal with business credit when disputing and with personal credit, it's different. Okay, you don't deal with it the same way, but you need to make sure that you keep an eye on that, and that you know what is being reported. All right, now, success leaves clues, and it does. You must be a person who takes massive action every day, every day, every day. Massive action. There's just nowhere around it. You must take massive action every day. Do not let a day pass where you do not do something that brings you closer to your goal. It doesn't have to be, something major every day, but every day you need to do something that brings you closer to your goal. It's just nowhere around it. Now, success leaves clues. Now, I am, some of you may have some family members that are a little bit older. At the time of this recording, I am 60 years of age. And You may have a family member around that age or kind of close to that age. We want to live a long life. And so I'm believing that I will live to be at least 120 years of age, in good health, eyesight not abated, climbing up a new mountain, not sliding down an old one, that I will be in good health at the age of 120. And so this is what I am believing for. Maybe you could start believing the same thing for someone in your family, or you may be a person that's a little bit older, and then you may want to start believing for yourself as well. So, success does leave clues. Now, let me speak this blessing over you. Until we meet again, may the Lord continue to bless you. May He smile upon you. May He grant you His favor, and may He continue to give you His peace. And may He also continue to enlarge our territory. This has been Uncle James. Have a great day. Take care now.